Hey guys, it's Krishna, and today I want to talk to you about housing bubble. I'm hearing that thrown around online quite a bit. Everybody's concerned about it, so I thought we'd just talk about it today. If you have a different view on it, let me know. I'd love to hear your opinion. I'm going to focus basically on San Antonio. The rest of the nation is relevant to this, so we'll touch on that a little bit. Um, but overall, the first thing we want to do is I want to look at 2008, 2009. Totally different times back then. We had banks lending to anybody with a heartbeat, basically. If you had three trade lines, a cell phone bill, car payment, or cell phone, yeah, I said water bill, we could just turn those in with your low credit score and get you into a home. And if you didn't have the down payment, no problem. We could basically take just about any price out there that was listed, and we could just roll in the closing cost. So, $150,000 house, you needed $5,000. We would write it up for 155, and 9 times out of 10, the appraiser would approve it for that amount. They would just say, yeah, it's going to go up, no problem. Um, that all came to a stop very abruptly, almost overnight, and we had a huge meltdown. So 2008, 2009, we saw many homes foreclosed on, many banks out of business, many builders out of business. I watched builder after builder leave town here in San Antonio because they couldn't sell all their speculation homes that were sitting ready to be sold. The party was over, man, and it's like beer cans everywhere here, and nobody to put the fire out. It was bad, but this time around, we're looking at massive shortages in inventory nationwide, and I know that it is changing a little bit, and we're seeing some glimmers of inventory spikes. I think that's really due to folks putting their houses on the market later in the cycle this time around. Usually about this time of year, fewer people are putting their houses on the market versus early in the year. But we're kind of shifting right now. People are putting their houses on the market, trying to take advantage of the hot market. San Antonio is at about 1.5 months worth of inventory, and the national average is about 2.5 months. So we're a full month behind in inventory versus everyone else, and everyone else is pretty short. Now, the the other thing that is driving our inventory shortage here in San Antonio area, and I'm talking really from San Antonio to New Braunfels area. That's where a lot of my numbers are coming from. Is the migration? We're still seeing strong migration here to San Antonio. It's really more domestic migration. International is still down, but domestic migration to San Antonio has been very strong. We're looking at like at least 25K, migration domestically. I don't know what the 2021 migration rate is, but I have a feeling it's pretty high. We'll see what numbers come out, later on. But the other event here that a lot of people are pointing at is the foreclosure ban that will be done or expires at the end of the month. What's going to happen with that? I don't know. I can tell you that back in 2008, 2009, those folks had limited options. They had, you had the short sale of your home. You could do a modification, but the banks they just weren't set up for it. So it was just a nightmare to do any of that. This time around, folks have equity in their home. Even if you bought, the last 3 years, you probably have enough equity just to sell the home and maybe walk away with some money, or do a short sale, or even catch up. So there's some there's a lot more options on the table for the group of homeowners that are facing foreclosure than there were back in 2008, 2009. So if you want to say, oh, this is a big bubble, well, I don't think it's as big as anything that that was offered up in 2008, 2009. And in fact, I think right now, if there is a big pullback, that's what I'm gonna call it. It's going to be a welcome sight for a lot of folks, especially here in San Antonio, that want to buy a home. So just let me know what is your opinion on that. Is it going to be a big bubble? Is there going to be a lot of pain? I don't know. I hope not. I don't like to see people lose their home, but at the same time, if it's not working and you got to get out, and try something else, and that's what you got to do. I know buyers are going to be looking for those opportunities when they come up, and we'll see how it all shakes out, and I will keep you updated as always. And if you have any questions or if you have a different opinion, please share, and I'll see you guys on the next video.